Not going to do any fishing today. The reason is I'm working on the boat, and I figured I'd bring y'all along with me. Backstory behind this little modification I'm doing. Last weekend we had a tournament in Lake Marion, the upper end of the Santee Lakes, the upper lake I should say, and out of nowhere some really high winds caught us out there in the middle of that on the shallow flats, and the waves got so bad before we could get everything reeled in and the drift sock pulled in, waves were crashing over the back of the boat. Luckily the bilge pump worked, but after thinking about it and talking with my fishing partner Mike, I decided to go ahead and put some splash well boards up to make the back of the boat even all the way across as much as possible, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a minute. Okay, as you can see here, the transom sits a lot lower than I prefer. This boat sits low anyways, especially when loaded up with two grown men, all of our fishing gear, coolers, live well, whatnot. This boat sits pretty low in the water. When those waves started hitting, water just poured over the back of this boat. Before we knew it, I was standing in about 4 inches of water. Like I say, luckily my bilge pump worked. We got everything put in, pulled in, and got off the water. So what I'm gonna do right now, and over the next several days, I'm gonna take some cardboard, I'm gonna make a template to build up here to bring this up and build a splash guard, so to speak. I'm gonna do that on both sides. So stick with me and I'll update you on the progress. Alright, as you can see here, this fits pretty good. The couple little gaps, but I'm going to close up with this piece right here. I'm going to close up about 95% of it, and that should stop a lot of water from coming in if I ever come across that situation again. But y'all stick around, I'm going to see if this thing will fit the other side. Alright folks, well I didn't realize it, but while I was filming making these splash well dams, my camera or my SD card or something messed up, so I lost all that footage of me making them. But basically what I did, I made cardboard cutouts, traced them onto this whiteboard, contoured it so my motor would clear whether it's up or down, turned left or right or whatever, and attached them with stainless steel bolts that go all the way through, and put plenty of silicone all the way around. And here's the other side. Yeah, the whiteboard isn't exactly the same color on both sides because I had scrap pieces, but you know what, it's going to work. And this raised up the level that the water has to get past about 6 inches on either side of the motor. So I get rough waves from behind. That should stop a lot of that water from coming into the splash well. Also put on brand new scuppers on the deck drainage and the splash well drainage. So hopefully all of that together will keep a lot of this excess water off the deck of my boat and work properly. All right, until next time, I'll catch y'all later. Now, as you can see, these waves aren't terrible, but just the way they were spaced and all that give them the perfect opportunity to splash over the back of the boat and into the splash well. And by adding these dams, splash well dams, very little water made it into the splash well of the boat.